I go lesbian like a shot if all it took was a bloody pill. I don't want you after my daughter next.
Find her out. If you've come back in here waving your iron fist again, you can sod off.
That's no way to talk to an officer.
I can't let you do this. It's insane.
It's not that bad. And there's perks. Bossing you around for starters. It's about time you did what you were told.
This place is a hellhole. You cannot seriously want to spend every day, week in, week out in here.
With you.
I'm serving a life sentence. It's me committed the crime, not you. You've got to resign. Now. Today.
God, you don't understand.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Just getting to know each other.
Oh, don't make the mistake of trying to be their friend. Her sort will tie you up in knots. Come on, you're on visits with me.
It's gonna be fine. I promise.
Right. All right.
What's your name?
Kris. What's yours?
Denny. This is Al.
You doing life, yeah? Yeah. I did my dad in.
Shit, man. The shades. I'm your personal officer, Miss Jason. You'll not have had a proper induction yet. If you'd like to come with me, somewhere a bit quieter.
Hey, guys.
Thanks. So, Yates, you settling in all right?
What is all this personal officer stuff?
I take care of your physical and emotional welfare, personal problems, that sort of thing.
And how did you wangle that, you crafty gal?
No one else would touch you with a barge pole. You still want me to jack it in?
I just don't want 2 lives ruined.
It's one life. Ours. If it turns out you're a pain in the ass and I can't stand it, I'll go. But I get to walk out of these gates every night, remember?
I love you.
I know. End of my shift. Time to go home.
Sorry about mine.
I'll ship you in a few bits and bobs. Cozy it up. Think of me before you go to sleep tonight.
Oh, wits. Fly back home and they'll only stick you in some young offenders institution.
I'm sure Millie will be back in touch with us soon. Well, maybe you've got to try speaking to your mum.
What?
If we could convince
You're
her...
out of your mind.
Write to her. Ask her to visit.
She hates me, Selena. She hated me when I was a daddy's girl. And then when I went and killed him.
But her testimony could swing it. If she could tell the appeal court what your dad was really like.
In your dreams.
It's got to be worth a try. Please, Kris. You okay?
Are you kidding?
Your big sister's going to get through this, Millie.
What do you know? I weren't even there for her trial.
That doesn't mean...
The judge said 12 years, at least. For murder. But I've got to feel sorry for our poor dad, right?
Millie? Millie? You're looking at Prison Officer Jason. Number LR183, Larkle. See? That's why I haven't been around. I've been at the prison training school, so I can spend all the time with Kris. on. It's something. I'm going to get Kris to appeal. We all know your dad was a bastard.
Oh, stupid mum don't. She's never going to open her mouth against him.
We'll get a case together. Don't worry. Your mum's medical records, statements from the neighbours. Everyone knew what was going on in that house. We've just got to persuade Kris.
But that's what it's about. What I'm saying. You can't persuade Kris. She won't even try.
Trust me, I've got my methods.
Don't matter about your methods. It's only me can get her off.
Sorry? Millie?
It was me that stuck the knife in him. Not Kris.
What? How could you lie to me like that?
What are you on about?
You didn't do it, did you? You didn't kill your dad.
That's what bollocks.
Stop bullshitting, Kris. I know. Millie told me.
Look, I don't care what Millie said. I did it. And the bastard deserved everything he got.
The truth. She killed him, didn't she? Millie, not you.
I told you. She's making it up. She's just a kid. How could she? It was me. And I'd do it all over if I had to.
You know, I really love you, Kris. Even when I believed you were a murderer. But to find out you've told me this huge and terrible lie. And we've both given up our lives just so your stupid little sister can stay at school.
Selena!
It's us you've killed.
Shit, average. Here.
What's this? You've done it.
Won't make any difference. But yeah, you good for a stamp?
Yeah.
Can't say I'm looking forward to the big family reunion.
Just keep out of trouble and well away from Fenner.
Too busy watching his own back to worry about picking on me. But he's gonna cop for it. Sooner or later.
Kris, don't get involved in anything stupid. Promise me.
Mr. Edges!
I've just had Kris Yates' mother on the phone. Seems Kris wrote to her. Do you know anything about a letter?
No. She hasn't said anything to me.
Well, she's very distressed. She can't believe Kris was allowed to contact her.
She's got no idea of what Kris has been through. By herself. With no support.
And if she wants support, she's looking for it in the wrong place. Myers.
I'll talk to her.
Nothing to say to you, Mrs. Yates.
Please, hear me out.
You just go and tell Kristen that her letter went straight into the bin where it belongs. I am not going into that place to listen to her poison.
When you spoke to Millie on the phone, did you ask her what really happened?
I know what happened.
Millie killed her dad, Mrs. Yates.
Could she? She's just a little girl.
She was frightened. She panicked. She didn't know what she was doing.
No.
Your husband was a drunk. A bully. I know about the beatings.
My husband wasn't a well man.
He was sick. But Kris didn't kill him. She wasn't even there when it happened. She was just trying to protect Millie.
I don't have to listen to this. Go away!
It's the truth.
I don't want to hear or see either of you ever again!
The only way to help Millie is to help Kris. Or you'll lose both your daughters.
If you don't go away, I'm calling the police!
Please!
Right, let's have your arm. Soon have you feeling better.
Christ's sakes. You want to stir up another crap load?
That's Fenner's doing.
Don't let him get to you, Kris. Just back off. If you want us to survive this. bloody shouldn't, but...
This is my crime I'm doing time for, babes. Don't blame Millie.
Did you call her?
She begged me to stop embarrassing Mum. I just kept propping the bastard up like it was my mum's fault he was thumping away.
Kris, did you speak to Millie?
Yeah, I sent her a visiting order.